how you doing? This is Andy from the Timeless Travel Club. And there is one question that just doesn't seem to die while I've been traveling here throughout Mexico. And that is Mexico safe? Yes. The answer is yes, Mexico is safe to travel. But I can imagine content creators like myself on YouTube or any platform is gonna have to answer this question throughout, from here on. I don't understand why. I don't understand why the government's travel board will list a beautiful place like Zihuatanejo here and Ixtapa as a level 4. In other words, do not travel to. Zihuatanejo, come on. And I wondered, do they even come here to check this place out? I think the United States Travel Board should all be fired. In fact, I am naming myself sole travel board member. Actually, I think I'll have a lot of partners, a lot of buddies along the way. And I have some friends that I will introduce to you today that will help explain that, help show you, people who are much smarter than I, that will help explain why Mexico, Zihuatanejo Ixtapa, is very safe to travel. It is. One thing I noticed while in Zihuatanejo and Ixtapa and Mexico lately, more and more of the gringos that I'm meeting are Canadians. I don't know if Canada offers the same travel advisories. If they do, that makes Canadians fearless. They don't listen to all the negative hype about rampant crime in Mexico. You know what else I learned about Canadians? They are a hoot. So I'm lounging by the pool at the hotel, and I noticed these manly men, they're all wearing matching Speedos. And I'm thinking, what the heck is up with that? So I asked one of their girlfriends.
Do they walk toward the water? No freebies, no freebies. Paparazzi.
And it appears this group of friends decided to wear matching Speedos to honor their matching 40th birthdays. Are they like one size fits all?
Yeah. What are you saying? I was in the pool. I was in the pool. Oh, I got one jumping picture. We're gonna jump in the air.
These guys were such good sports for their girls, and they were so much fun.
Hey, Andy. Thanks, Andy.
I'm not sure. I think they mentioned they were from Langley. Well, one thing I am sure of, these Canadians did not fear coming to Ixtapa or Mexico. Another nice person that I met now lives in Zihuatanejo, and his name is, well, I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Yes, my name is Lorenzo Marbit. I've been a resident of Zihuatanejo for 15 years. Formerly, I'm from the city of Portland, Oregon, which I occasionally miss. Occasionally, this is paradise. Well, first of all, it's got one of the most beautiful intimate bays in all of Mexico. It's a tourist destination as well as a fishing village. And what makes it different from other tourist destinations is that it's still Mexico. The people are warm, friendly, and welcoming. The bay is beautiful. The climate is nearly perfect. What's not to like? It really depends. If you like the comfort of international travel, then your best bet is probably to stay in one of the all-inclusive hotels in Ixtapa, which is only 3 kilometers away over the hill. If you're an independent traveler and you want to try all of our fabulous restaurants and our exciting and very interesting traditional community, then you need to be here in Zihuatanejo, where there are hotels in all price ranges, from about $30 a night for something very simple but clean, all the way up to $1,000 a night at the hotel where they filmed A Man Loves a Woman. Okay. So, and of course, we were made famous by the Shawshank Redemption film. There's a lot of negative publicity about visiting Mexico these days, and in some areas it's justified, but the entire state of Guerrero has been put on the State Department Level 4 warning, and that's utterly ridiculous because the dramas we have that involving narcotics, of course, are all up in the mountains where none of us will ever go. Zihuatanejo is one of the safest cities I've ever been in, and I've lived here 15 years. It's safer to me than many neighborhoods in Portland, Oregon, which is also a marvelous city. Well, you know, if people love the Bay, and that and the culture are the two main reasons for coming here. Not to mention coming for the week of Sailfest, which I will publicize by saying it always begins the Sunday after Super Bowl in February. Yeah, we used to start on Super Bowl day, and we didn't have anybody playing after about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. They're all in the sports bars. Yeah, so we start the Monday after, and it goes for a week. The cruisers come in a week early and stay a week later to give cruises every day, and more than 24 local musicians play concerts on board the boats. So that's my favorite part. I would also recommend that people explore Isla Ixtapa, which is accessible from the north end of the town of Ixtapa. It's a small island with 3 beaches, one of which, Playa Coral, is wonderful for snorkeling. We've got a charter fishing community here, as well as our commercial fishing community. But this is a place to relax. We don't have amusement parks, but we have our wonderful people, good food, excellent weather, safety you can count on, and it's my favorite place in Mexico.
Okay, so I'm here on the Ixtapa side, and I decided to do a little undercover detective work to see if I can discover any unusual criminal activity that would justify a level 4 travel advisory warning. And here, I've been following these prints for a while now, and look at the size of these prints. I'd hate to run into this fella. I think he's coming out. Yep. And he has a posse. Yep, he's the leader. And here comes another perpetrator. She must be a smuggler, the one in the middle. No telling what she's packing in that diaper. And here comes a kamikaze jet ski. Oh. Thank God no one was hit. Yes, this place is very dangerous. Okay, things seem to be getting back to normal now. Wait, this jet ski appears to be getting stolen in broad daylight. I'll tell you what's dangerous. Some of these waves, if you're not paying attention. And here I'm putting myself in danger as I'm risking my last quality camera too close to those waves. Is that someone burying a corpse? All right, so it's obvious that I'm making light of these said dangers of Zihuatanejo, or in Zihuatanejo and Mexico. And I get it. You know, if you're fearful of taking your family somewhere, if you're fearful of exposing them to danger, don't take them there. It's not the responsible thing to do. I get it. When you're planning travels, do your due diligence. Watch my videos, watch others who are doing the same thing, experiencing the same wonderful experiences that Mexico has to offer, both inland, in the beach areas, wherever. Mexico is not paying me to make these videos. I don't belong to the Mexican Travel Board. I try to be as honest and realistic as possible. But more times than not, whenever I bump into people that are traveling Mexico for the first time, they say the same thing. Wow, this place is so beautiful. There's so much culture to experience. I'm glad I brought my kids here. It was safe. So thank you all for checking in, for watching another timeless travel video. The next video is going to be somewhat special because I've been doing this for a year now. So it's going to mark my 1-year anniversary of the Timeless Travel Club, and I hope you tune in to watch.